eyeshadow colors were inspired by the sort of 1970s in New York City, Studio 54, how I envision Jerry Hall, Bianca Jacka would show up, you know, and go out on a Saturday night, sort of with that really deep, sensual, pigmented color that just has a little bit of sheen to it, a little bit of iridescence. I feel like the colors, you know, really speak to like more of an evening, even though you can obviously use them in daytime. But I also love John Cassavetes movies, you know, and they always have this sort of golden 1970s light to them. So in many ways, it was that period in time that, you know, was the inspiration behind the colors. It's always at the forefront of everything we do with that in mind. I would say whenever we create new products, you know, think about formulations, and I think we have the foundation in place in terms of, you know, like the refill system that is an integrated part of the line. You know, so in terms of keeping that in place as we grow, it's really just a matter of scaling that, you know, to a higher volume, which wouldn't be an issue. And then, you know, in terms of sustainability, as far as the ingredients, you know, we work with organic farmers from all over the world, and we will continue to do that. You know, obviously the volumes again will be higher and higher, but it's also a growing trend. So we, you know, don't foresee any issues in terms of suppliers. And then within the organization as a whole, you know, it's something that we think about in terms of, you know, like how we package things, really being mindful all around. So I think it's just gonna allow us organically, you know, to grow with the line, but also staying sustainable at the same time.
Who has been a major role model for you throughout your life?
Oof, that's a good question. I think it sort of depends on in which arena in many ways. I can think of my own mom in many ways as a role model, but as stepping into business and being an entrepreneur, it's a different kind of role model. I think somebody who really stays true to what their mission is and what their calling is in life without, you know, sort of compromising too much. The only one that I can kind of think of that just sort of overcomes adversity in a way that has taken her role and really understanding her role and the influence she has on people. Not that I make a comparison, but an inspiration for me would be somebody like Oprah. I think she's really taken her fame and elevated what she sees she's able to do for greater change, you know, in a very conscious way. So it would probably be Oprah, yes.